my dear Libra, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of November with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's all signs reading up, love life update for the full members to this channel. And a personal growth readings, the things I don't know but need to know, is available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for October to get a context, and this is the prediction for November. So I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the Tarot de la NUIT. And when I open your deck here, I see Death together with 10 of Pentacles. So there might be happening some kind of ending within a long-term relationship or a transformation. Death can be endings, but it can also be that we transform from living in one apartment to moving into a house or getting a baby, but it can also be a breakup. Okay, I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the 8 of Wands together with 10 of Pentacles. So maybe the person most on your mind are reminiscing about a breakup and wants to reach out. It might be that there's a breakup together with you that has been happening and they want to reach out to you after that breakup. But it might also be that some of them are nostalgic about an old relationship. Okay, I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have a 6 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to read this because now I'm seeing that this is about you, but for some you might know, they are not nostalgic about me, they're nostalgic about that person. But here I'm seeing this person being nostalgic about you and wanted to work out. They don't want the breakup to ever have happened. They want a relationship back as it was. So 6 elements, 9 of Cups together with the 10 of Pentacles. Might be that you are a little bit suspicious towards this. 9 of Cups means we fulfill our own needs. It might indicate that you didn't get your needs fulfilled in this relationship, and maybe that's why you were broken up. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today. Temperance card, taking in your opposite force, alchemic wedding, strong attraction. Sometimes we are very attracted towards the person that holds a piece to the puzzle of our personal growth. It can be even a difficult or a destructive relationship, as long as it's pointing towards the things we need to learn as a soul. Maybe this is why this person seems so drawn towards you. I will tune in for a few seconds here to you and to the person most on your mind and your relationship in November. This is the new bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, a new chance. They're dreaming about this, fantasizing about it, being a little bit naive of how romantic and beautiful it can be. Maybe it's like how we always seem to have a romantic movie in our head, and then reality knocks at our door. This is the old bottom of the deck, Temperance card. So it seems as if they never stopped feeling that you were the one, always being drawn to you, dreaming about you, feeling attracted to you, thinking of you during the day, and just feeling I want this person, I need this person. But what they might really need is what you represent. Maybe you have an open heart, so they are attracted towards and you're having an open heart because they need to open their heart. So it can be like this. This is what's on your mind with the person most on your mind. This is situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. Your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for November, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and it's a Knight of Pentacles. So someone that hasn't been able to move on from you, still hung up on you, still stuck on you. Knight of Pentacles is a little bit shy, prone to be beating around the bush with things. So they maybe they never been able to say the things that they wanted to say to you. With the World card, it seems as for you, this has been a closure. It's over. You have moved on. You have forgiven this person. You're not angry anymore, not bitter. And but for you, it's maybe don't have the same attachment. For them, we have the Lover. So they're pretty much still in love with you. The World card can sometimes also be soulmate. So we'll see where it goes. But it feels as at least you want to persuade yourself that you don't care about this person anymore in that kind of way. Because that's the vibe I'm getting. But there's always more to the story. And this is the bond between you two. Broken heart. 3 of Swords. 21 World. 2 + 1, 3. This might be the reason to why you want to make it so known that you have moved on. Because maybe this person broke your heart. And you possibly broke theirs as well. This is your feelings, and we have the 10 of Pentacles that we saw in the beginning. We'll see what's going on here, and the Star card. So it seems like there's mutual love in this situation. I said in the beginning that they wanted to resurrect your long-term relationship. It doesn't seem like you are having other feelings. You might have other opinions, but your feelings are the same. The Star card, they feel like you belong together. Star together with the World kind of points to both feeling like this is some kind of stronger connection between the two of you than might be in any other relationship that you have had. Maybe you think the same thing in the same time, or working through the similar issues, or liking, watching the same movie, reading the same book in the same time, even if miles apart, or even thinking about each other at the same time. This person is a little bit more enthusiastic though, and you want to be over them, but I don't think you are. Okay, so your behaviors and attitudes, you said that you have forgiven them, but it's clearly you haven't. 5 of Wands, you're still holding a grudge. What they did, you remember it as it was yesterday. Even if you kind of feel like, no, I have gotten over it, I don't think about that. If you would get back together, it will be like fresh, like an open wound. It's like ripping off the bandage, and it's not healed. So you would be very easily triggered if you went into a relationship with this person. And the 3 of Cups, but they don't hesitate. They want to get back in there with you, at least invite you over maybe for coffee or a talk. It's 3, 3, 3. 3 is connected to the Empress, so it's the things that we can possibly own at this earth while we are here, or have. So we can have a family, we can have children, we can have a house, we can have property, money, things like this. So it's the things we get attached to, and the things we don't want to leave when we need to leave this place. But for example, the people that we have loved. And here we have the outcome. So it's the Devil. And I think it's the Devil because you are still holding on to the old. Even if you don't think that you're doing it, you are doing it. You think you're over it, but possibly you just covered it up and never really, did the work. Maybe you didn't want this person to ruin another day of your life, so you just I will move on. I won't feel sorry. And you just soldiered on, but the wound is still here. So clarify the situation. And we have the Queen of Wands here. So someone is loyal to the Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Basically, it just seems like they haven't been able to let go of you and think that you are, awesome and hot and, cool in so many different ways. Person worthy of respect. And this is what's on your mind, Emperor. You don't want to hear about that. You don't want to think about that. And you don't want to, have any kind of feeling about that. I think that's a song. It's not a beautiful song. They are singing, if I recall correctly, screw that, forget about that. I don't even want to think about anything like that. Forget about that. I got nothing to do than hanging around, get screwed up on you. I think that's the refrain. I know it's a group called THERAPHY, and then a question mark. I don't know what the song's name is, but I will find out, and I will put the song in the description box. So clarifying what's on this other person's mind. They want you, they need you, and they should have you. They're kind of entitled to have you. Knight of Swords. Maybe they don't want to feel like in that song, just have nothing to do than hanging around, get screwed up on you. Maybe they want to, they don't just want to get screwed up on your memories of you. They want to at least, have you for real, even if that means conflict. Clarifying the heartbreak here, and it's the 9 of Swords. So 3 of Swords is clarified with the 9 of Swords. Neither of you are particularly happy with how things went down, or like the energy between you two seem to have not been very supportive. Possibly you kind of competed of who were the most supportive towards the other in this situation. If one person starts to act like they don't care, soon the other person will follow and act like they don't care. And then we have two people that act like they don't care, but still they care. So then it's kind of made for a disaster like this. So clarify 10 of Pentacles is 6 of Cups. So reconciliation, nostalgia. You are nostalgic about this relationship. Clarifying the Star card. 5 of Wands, so conflict. So both of you realized that this relationship was a little bit destructive in some way. You were more like enemies or rivaling siblings than partners or best friends or lovers. So clarifying the 5 of Wands here. Your behaviors and attitudes. 7 of Cups. You don't know how you are supposed to feel or how you are supposed to act. Are you supposed to fight this person because they didn't respect you? Or are you supposed to love them as your heart loves them, and give your all in the relationship with no fear for your own security? Or is there like a third option, or fourth, or fifth, or seventh, or sixth, sixth or seventh, sorry. And so it's a lot of confusion here. We don't know how we are supposed to act. What's the, what would Jesus have done, or Buddha or Muhammad, or maybe some girl that we can have as a mentor or ideal. What would they have done to choose something, the best thing, how to act in this relationship, how to be, what kind of mindset to have? 6, 7 of Cups. So we don't know. Are we supposed to be angry with this person? Are we supposed to forgive them? Are we supposed to never look at that in their direction again? Or are we supposed to get back together? So you don't know. No one came down and told you. You didn't get an epiphany from Archangel Gabriel saying that this is how you should do things. You're just, on your own here with this. Clarifying their behaviors and attitudes, and it's a King of Cups. So they really, really would want you to invite you over, and they want to have They want to make you see that they have changed and they are not that person anymore, and that they are a more secure person that could offer you the things you need to feel loved. Okay. Clarifying the devil then. 4 of Pentacles. So they seem pretty open, but in the same time they have the Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands. Are they going to be able to drop their ego? Are you going to be able to drop your ego? Or is this going to be a fight to the finish line again? And, you know, who cares the least, and who did that and who didn't do that, and who was the good person, who was the bad person, whatever we can compete about. Clarifying the situation. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Maybe you chased them before and now you don't want to. You don't want to be that person anymore that run around chasing off the people that don't care. And clarifying what's on your mind. Not enough. This relationship isn't enough for you. They were never able to fulfill your needs or make you feel loved, secured, like you had them at your side, as they had your back, that they would, you know, protect you from anything and be your partner. No, you felt like you were on your own, even in the relationship. So that's the reason to why you just want to get over it and move on. So on their mind, coffin, it's the death card that we also saw in the beginning. Ending brings new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. They feel as if they have changed. The Knight of Swords is not too convincing. It can be sometimes, we can see this person riding against the energies and, you know, being so convinced that they are right. But they don't want this to end. They don't want it to be over. It can't be. Clarifying because it hurts. So girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So maybe you have both tried this to get over heartbreak. I don't know if it worked or not. Maybe for one it worked, maybe for the other it didn't work. But we have tried all the different remedies: eating ice cream, talking with friends, traveling, or you know, rebound person. Palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, flexibility. I think you have been able to build stability for yourself, and well, maybe you still stably love this person, but do you want to let them up in your palm tree? That's the question. Will it start to, you know, sway uncontrollably, and will you lose your stability when with them? And this is their feelings. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thanking you and letting you know. So they want to talk about their last conflict, or your breakup, or where things went wrong, or how you can rebuild it, how you can fix it. You don't know if you should. Clarifying your behaviors and attitudes. Wedding rings. So I think you are very much in love with this person still. You just don't think they are good for you. You just don't think that it will be a good idea. It's just a repetition of an old disappointment. And clarifying their behaviors and attitudes. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So they're prepared to do a lot to get you back, because this with the separation wasn't too fun. But the outcome, it doesn't seem too fun either. So what about the devil and the 4 of Pentacles? Mirroring each other. So you seem to have a lot to learn from each other. How you trigger each other. How you're not there for each other. There's like a big well of knowledge in this relationship. But, you know, this relationship reflects your wounds. It reflects how you view yourself and what you expect from life. And if you don't expect to be loved, you know, this relationship will mirror back that you aren't loved. If you expect to be betrayed, this relationship will mirror back that you are betrayed, and so on and so forth. So it gives you, it's like a perfect mirror. So it gives you like a list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the things you need to heal and transform in your own life. I have a traumatized inner child. You have the childhood card here, but I think this card could go for both of you. It's probably the reason that you are drawn in to each other. It's you have been traumatized and you're trying to heal it through falling in love with a person that's similar to the person that traumatized you. And it goes for both sides. I love you more than I want to admit. I think they had a hard time admitting it in the past. Now they really want to admit it. They want to make sure you know. But it might change if their ego comes in too much. We are a bad match, so this is how you feel because this person didn't make you feel like it was a good match, and you seem to bring out the worst in each other. But it's because you mirror each other's wounds, and it's a wake-up call, this relationship. I feel you even when we are miles apart. So the star card, the world, it's like you have a hotline to each other, even when you're not there. I was trying to be bulletproof. I think both of you are trying to be bulletproof. Neither of you want to be hurt in the way that you were hurt in the past. And it makes you act so cool and so indifferent that you kind of repel the other person and makes them feel unworthy of love, or maybe you get so scared that the other person will abandon you or do something horrible. So you're always checking in on them, always suspicious, trying to not end up the same way as you have done before. And being fearful like that usually creates the situation that we are fearful of. So I think if we go into this relationship with awareness and think that this relationship will trigger the things that's unhealed in myself, and then you let the relationship trigger you, you know, there comes a trigger. Go inside yourself, or go home and inside yourself to a calm place and deal. Think of every time you felt like this, everyone that made you feel like this before, and how you can take charge over the situation to help yourself and save yourself and love yourself, so that you don't have to feel so affected by whatever this person did or this person did. How can you help yourself and be stronger for yourself? Because if we find our own strength and maturity, we won't be so exposed in relationships anymore. And if we can find the root to our hurt and pain, we can heal it. For example, let's say that you realize that this was the exact words that your father used towards you when they wanted to have control over you. So kind of telling you that you wouldn't be loved if you did this and this. You would, of course, be loved, but they wanted to threaten you that they wouldn't be there for you if you went against their will. So how did that make you feel as a little person, a little child? And how can you be better for yourself now, so you don't have to feel that exposed? How can you save yourself, so become the buffer between like others and yourself, so they can never put you in that spot? You will never be so dependent on them, so that they can do you like this. Like, you will cast off their manipulation, and it doesn't have to be very aggressive. It's just okay, if you want to be angry like that or threatening me like that, it's okay, but I see it like this: we are together, we love each other, we don't threaten each other with these kind of things. So I will pretend I didn't hear that. So that's alternative. You don't have to have a big reaction. You don't have to throw all their stuff onto the street. You can just say, no, don't feel like it, and don't get triggered, because you have your own back in this situation. Okay, so I think this relationship could be interesting, but I think you need to persuade yourself first. Your heart is in it, but your mind says, hell no. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the reading, What Do They Want to Happen Between You, and the love reading for October to learn more about this situation or relationship. You can also order personal readings from me at tarot.com.se, or check the description box of this video for current offers. And if you want to see new and exclusive readings from me and watch the channel normal reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings for Elements Pick a Card readings, and all signs readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like, share and subscribe to help the channel out, and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when the new video is out. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.